Welcome to Season 2, Episode 22 of PlaneSavers! Holy smokes, folks. I already shot all of Episode 21 before Rod brought this engine out. Now, I just uploaded Episode 21 with this engine and the whole idea of should we put this engine on this aircraft. In my phone, literally it was 6 minutes ago that airplane or that episode went up. And my phone is blowing up. I was like 15, 20 notifications right now of people saying, yes, no, you're the worst person in the world for thinking that, or that's amazing. I don't know, folks, I don't know. That's crazy. We're gonna have to sit down and talk about that, a serious question. Now, the controversial stuff that we were supposed to be talking about in episode 21 was the rib jigs. So the catch strips and soaking them in water versus the number one thing people said in the comments, which is a steam box. So let's kind of go back in time a bit, and let's go back to my episode 21 that I already shot, which is now episode 22, and check out the difference between dunking these and making a steam box. So let's go to that now. Hello, everybody. Probably we're almost close to 200 PlaneSaver episodes in total, and I've never had the response that we did yesterday when we uploaded the last episode. Benjamin got some jigs, and we have to start forming some wood. Now, the plans called for this is actually pretty ingenious. Benjamin made this system up here where here's the cat strips that we cut out in the last episode, and he actually whipped this up really quickly to soak the wood so we can bend them in the jig, or in the little bending machine that he made. But overwhelmingly in the YouTube comments, again, I've never seen this much of the same thing in YouTube comments. Oh, Benjamin? Where's Benjamin? He left. William's here. William, out of all the comments on the last episode, what was the one thing they recommended?
Steam box.
A steam box. I've never heard of a steam box, but it was so bad. Some people were even writing in the comments, why hasn't anybody recommended a steam box? And of course they were trolling. But anyway, so this is what's going on right now. Yeah. Benjamin and William are in the mix of building a steam box. I still don't know what it is. We'll probably have to wait for Benjamin. Where in the heck is he?
For some nuts for all the...
Oh, he went for some nuts. Okay, let's see if we can find him. Benjamin, what are you up to?
I'm looking for a nut in the beautiful shop at Buffalo AIRWAYS, where we have all the screws, all the nuts, all the washers too. So yes, I'm checking up for this particular hose. We're trying to find the perfect nut.
Okay, so I'll go back and see William when you're ready. Let's go figure out. We gotta tell everybody, what's that thing they've been saying in the comments?
About what? I don't know.
I don't know, some sort of device. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
We'll figure this out. Okay, we're back. William, Benjamin.
Yes.
What the heck is going on?
So,
what are you doing?
I'm doing something out of my mind, totally. I saw that nowhere else. I'm thinking of making maybe a steam box.
Nobody suggested?
Nobody suggested.
Not one suggestion in the comments.
Not once. Did you see any?
No.
And you, Mikey? No, neither. I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah. We're making a steam box, yes.
Yeah. Of course, folks, we're just kidding. Just go back to episode 20 and look at the comments. It's actually pretty funny. I've never heard of a steam box, and I never heard of that whole process. So I'm learning along with you guys.
Same for me.
So we still have the original stuff that is soaking what we're going to call old school in the hot tub. And well, actually, it's not really a hot tub. It's like a cold, lukewarm tub. Like now this is going to be the hot tub.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? What's the pieces?
So basically, we took a really cheap kettle. We took it. We disabled the option for it to come up once it's hot. So it's gonna like warm the water infinitely till we like unplug it from the wall. So we'll have this like that. Boop. we'll have our little custom-made lid that's gonna go right there. We'll fill up the water by here, tape it with speed tape once it's filled up, and our water vapor is gonna go out by the tube and go in this little portion here, connects to here. So it's from here to here, it's 10-inch. What needs to be bent in the bending jig. So we'll have our stick going through the lid right there. There's gonna be a hole. It's gonna go right there. Boop. Then it's gonna be stopped by this mesh.
Oh yeah, so
mesh wire.
The mesh wire. William designed the mesh wire.
Yeah, William's becoming an engineer now.
So folks, again, I just walk in here and he's already got this all set up. This isn't like sit down, make a plan. No, Benjamin and Stella run the Canadian Tire, buy all the stuff, and I answer some customer emails, and he's got half of it made already. This is crazy, crazy quick. Where did you get the idea for this?
Yeah, I got it from for this setup.
Well, yeah, we know that the idea
is from the comments.
Is from the comments. And that's before we get into that. That is something that you guys are helping out with. So there's been a lot of great emails. Actually, there was some emails that I forwarded Benjamin. They've been really good.
I read all the emails Mikey sends me.
I just sent you one from Rolls Royce.
Did you?
Yeah.
My God, I'll have to check that out. My God.
Yeah, we got Rolls Royce even sending us emails. Okay. So the benefit of this is the old school way is going to be the way we're going to do it before is 3 days in the water, 3 days in the little press jigs, and then 1 day in the main jig. So that's a total of 7 days to turn a cat strip into a rib. This is going to cut it down to how much time in there?
Oh, I'll have to check up. I know there's something that goes with the wood thickness as like a rule. Some people said it would take like 30 minutes, so that could be really impressive. But still, if it takes like let's say 2 hours, it's gonna be a huge improvement versus the 3 days. And apparently, the drying too takes way less time because it's not damped in water. Like it's just like
steamed.
Yeah, steamed. Basically, like a hot dog.
Like steam hams.
Steam hams.
Okay, so I think to make this go a little bit quicker, Benjamin, can you just snap your fingers and get this thing done? There we go. So we're in the future.
Yes.
So what you got here is you got the kettle.
Yes.
You got water. You got your custom top. You got your the PVC pipe.
Yeah.
And you got one cap strip.
Yes, 10-inch.
Sometimes I say cat strip, but it's cap strip. In there, and how long has it been in there?
It's been in there for an hour. We did try 30 minutes. As you guys can see, it's leaking a bit of vapor a bit everywhere since it's a cheap kettle. But anyways, we're just letting it sit for a bit longer. So 1 hour, we're gonna take it off right now. And then it's like a little furnace. I just take out the stick.
That's it?
That's it.
Now we got your forming jig here?
Forming jig. I'll just try without breaking anything. Needs to be. So about here.
So you put it just about at the end?
Yeah, and look how easy it is to bend. Oh. So then at the end, right there. Boop.
That's it?
There you go. We let that dry for a couple of hours, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, I think, what I've seen online. So it's gonna be perfect. We already have one drying for the last 3 hours. So we'll take a look in the future again. There you go. Did it work? I don't know. Hopefully. But there you go. Again, in the future. Within 10 minutes, not even.
Okay, so she's dried in there now.
Yep.
So we take it out.
We dried it for about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So we'll see how it went. There you go.
There we go.
It worked.
All that work for that little teeny weeny bend, eh?
That's it. So now it's gonna bend even more in the jig, but yeah, basically it did like half the bend, like so it doesn't crack. So now it's even more flexible this way. It's done.
Okay, so we got some stuff already pre-made over here. Stella's not trying to hide her face. She's reading the blueprints.
So that is done. We'll put it there. Right there.
And so what do we have here in front of you?
So, right now we are ready to do step number 1 of all the rib assembly. So if you want to look here, step number 1, this is how it looks. Rib building procedure. Number 1, pre-nail nose web fillers. Use blah, blah, blah. And number 2, locate and glue fillers to nose web. So we'll make this part here. So we'll use those two of those and glue them and nail them to the web filler. So that's what we have right there. The web and the nose reinforcement, nose webs that are gonna snap right there once glued and nailed.
Okay.
To give the web reinforcement. So that's the first step. Before doing anything else, we need to do that.
So I guess that's where we'll leave today's episode, folks. Hopefully you're liking these dailies. I'm almost going up daily here. I'm going to try to get this one out today too. Because we got to go watch Pixelated Heroes tonight at the movie theater.
Yep.
So tomorrow we're going to be putting the wood into the jigs for the first time. It's going to be good.
It's gonna be great.
See you later.
Okay. Let me try my finger.
Yeah.
There you go. Did it work? I don't know.